Welcome back to Discovering NL with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Last video was a lot of fun. The last couple were a lot of fun. In fact, really happy to be back making content for you guys and learning more about Australia, and really enjoying these last couple of videos. In the last one, I did mention, however, that the Sydney Opera House was something that I've always wanted to visit and see. I did this virtual tour thing with like my VR headset, and I actually got to see a little bit of the inside of the Sydney Opera House, but I haven't learned a lot about the thing really yet. So, Christian Steinberg, one of my followers, subscribers here, also on my Discord, of the Outback Queensland. So Christian Steinberg from Outback Queensland suggests that I watch this video that we're about to watch and react to today about the Sydney Opera House. So I'm going to do that today. And hey, if you like this video, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and of course, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. With that being said, let's take a look and see what this is all about.
This is the Sydney Opera House. In this video, I'd like to give you a tour of what's on the inside and what the building is used for. This is one of the most well-known structures in the world, so let's check it out.
To say the least.
This video is sponsored by Brilliant.org. The Sydney Opera House is one of those buildings that's very well known worldwide. Millions of people come.
I love the look of it. Like
year.
those, I mean, it looks like sails from a sailboat.
Performing Arts Center. They have concerts, plays, operas, movies, and some people even get married here.
Ooh.
It's located in Sydney, Australia. Let's look at the globe. Here's the country of Australia, and this is the state of New South Wales. Right on the coast is Sydney. This is where you'll find the Sydney Opera House. The year 2023 marks the 50th anniversary of the building, and it's been recently renovated with numerous improvements to the structure. This land has a rich history. For thousands of years, it's been inhabited by the Gadigal people, the traditional custodians of the land. This spot on the harbour...
So the Gadigal people, are they the indigenous
group? It goes by a few different names, but today it's most commonly called Bennelong Point. In the 1950s, they wanted to build an opera house here. So they had an international design competition. More than 200 entries came in from around the globe. The winner of the competition was Joan, and he had a very unique design for the opera house. Construction began in 1959 and took almost 15 years to complete, much longer than they had planned for. This was mainly due to budget and lack of planning. In 1966, disagreements with local government led to Joan actually leaving the project and going back home, which was all the way back here in the country of Denmark. The project was completed in 1973, and unfortunately, Utzon was never able to return to see the finished building. A bit of a sad story, however, the Sydney Opera House would look very different if it weren't for him. The building is made up of sails, sometimes called shells. It almost looks like a large boat floating on the harbor.
Sailboat, that's what I said.
Sails were difficult to construct. The story goes that Utzon decided to construct them from pieces of the same sphere. This would make manufacturing easier and save on costs.
Interesting.
Each sail is made up of pieces that are covered with ceramic tiles. There are more than 1 million of these tiles.
That's what's up there. Okay. All right.
Sometimes during celebrations, there are colorful displays projected onto the sides of the sails.
Now, that would be cool to see in person.
Surrounding landscape. This is the Sydney Harbour, which is also part of Port Jackson.
Folks, if you're watching right now and you live in this area, if you're not on the Discord, get over there. And if you are, I want to see pictures of this from your point of view.
Circular quay.
This looks so freaking gorgeous.
Next to the Opera House, underneath the water, is the Sydney Harbour Tunnel.
Wait, under the water?
Another way to cross the waters in addition to the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
You guys have an underwater that is so cool.
Underground car park.
So cool.
Over 1,000 vehicles. This is usually where you'll park your car if you decide to drive to the Sydney Opera House. The Opera House has a special underground entrance. Large deliveries will be taken down here. This is called the loading dock.
Okay.
Some areas around the building, this is the Western Broadwalk and the Northern Broadwalk. It's not as big, but there is also an Eastern Broadwalk as well. This means you can walk all the way around the building if you want.
Wow. Okay.
The area in front is called the forecourt. The main steps leading up to the building are called the monumental steps. During warmer parts of the year...
Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a second. If I remember correct, I remember seeing a picture of I don't know if it was a protest or a statement, or maybe it was just, I don't know, an exhibit, I guess, of a whole bunch of people butt naked, those steps, facing the Sydney Opera House. Am I right? Did that actually happen? I don't know. I think I remember seeing that. I could be wrong, though.
Also host many events and concerts. Underneath here is Portside Sydney. This is an outside restaurant with views straight out onto the harbor.
Nice.
This area here is called the Opera Bar, a place to eat, hang out, and enjoy amazing views of the harbor. These stairways lead down below ground, and you can see there's also an indoor portion to the bar.
Nice.
Coming down the line is the smaller restaurant called the House Canteen.
It's all just hidden
This
under
area
the
is called the
freaking
Lower
walkways.
Concourse. If you take a tour of the Opera House, this is usually where it starts. This is the Welcome Center, where you can buy tickets or pick up a gift to remember your trip. The escalators will take you up to the Covered Concourse. But first, let's take a step back here. The Sydney Opera House is made up of 3 separate structures: the Concert Hall, the Joan Sutherland Theatre, and the Bennelong Restaurant. Let's first look inside the Bennelong Restaurant. This is a great place to eat before or after a show. It has some of the best dining you can find in Sydney, Australia. Normally, you come into the restaurant through this entryway. We'll see how you get here later in the video.
Okay.
The Concert Hall is the largest venue.
Wow.
The Concert Hall can fit up to 2,664
Is that an organ?
people. It
Pipe
has hosted
organ?
famous international performers from around the world. In the very back, you can see the grand organ, which has over 10,000 pipes. This is the largest mechanical action organ in the world. Hanging above the stage are the pink acoustic reflectors. This was part of the recent renovations to the concert hall. This improves the sound by helping it bounce back to the stage and to the audience. So that's the concert hall, the
I
biggest.
can only imagine going there to see an opera, like an
The other
actual
one over here
opera.
is the Joan Sutherland Theatre, formerly known as the Opera Theatre.
Who's Joan Sutherland? Am I an idiot for not knowing?
The Joan Sutherland Theatre can fit up to 1,507 seats. The stage houses events such as operas, plays, and concerts. The orchestra pit is down here, and this is the stage.
Wow.
In the back,
This is phenomenal,
giant
guys.
stage lift for getting props up to this level.
Yeah?
It appears to be 3 separate buildings, but they are, of course, connected underneath. There's a couple of different ways to get inside. You can go up the monumental steps and in through these doors here, or you can go underneath here. This is called the Covered Concourse. Earlier in the video, we looked at the Lowered Concourse, so if you're down here, then you can take the escalators up to the Covered Concourse.
Okay.
Then from here, you can find your way inside. This door is called the stage door. I imagine you have to be very important to enter through here. For the rest of us, you'll want to use one of these entrances. There will usually be security checkpoints before entering the building. This is the box office foyer. You can hang out in the lounge here, or you can make your way to the Bennelong restaurant here.
So if I remember from the virtual tour that I did, if we stay to the right, there was this almost like a museum display, I guess, along the way, like in the hallway, and it showed some pretty cool things. I don't know if he's going to talk about that here or not, but I think I remember seeing something like that.
Through these stairs.
Yeah, I totally missed so
box
much
office
of
to buy
this
your
when I did that
tickets.
virtual tour.
The gift shop.
Yeah, and it was up that escalator, I believe. Maybe. I feel like that's where I went.
And this is the Utzon room, which was named after Jorn Utzon, who we saw earlier in this video. This room can be used for smaller concerts or gatherings. The room can fit up to 200 people inside.
The guy who didn't get to see his creation
Box
completed.
office foyer, you can enter either of the two largest venues. Let's start with the concert hall. This is the concert hall southern foyer. You can buy a snack or a drink here and make your way around either side to find your seats. At the other side is the concert hall northern foyer. Many fancy events have been hosted here. If you make your way down the stairs, there is also a fancy bar underneath.
A lot of bars and restaurants here.
Now, getting
I like
to
it.
the Joan Sutherland Theater is very similar. Up the stairs or escalator into the southern foyer, there's walkways around either side to get to your seats.
I think that's the one I went, was that side.
And there's another northern foyer here as well. It's just
Which means, okay,
smaller than the one.
hold on now. I'm trying to remember when, no, maybe I went to the big one because I think I remember at one point coming out onto the stage and looking around in that VR world that I was in. So I think it might have been the big one. But yeah, I do remember seeing something a lot in those lines.
In the concert hall. There's a lift or elevator here to allow access to each level. And another bar at the bottom. Now, I haven't shown this with animation, but I do want to mention that the Sydney Opera House has gone to great lengths to ensure that the building is very accessible. There are plenty of lifts for those in wheelchairs or those who can't take the stairs.
Nice.
The Sydney Opera House also has a lot more smaller venues inside. Let's first look underneath the concert hall.
What?
This is called the Western Foyer. There are doors here, but to enter, you'll have to go underneath the covered concourse. Remember, we got into the box office foyer from one of these entrances. But
This is crazy. How many layers to this place?
So we have three smaller venues here: the Drama Theater, Studio, and Playhouse.
Huh.
The Drama Theater can hold up to 544 seats.
Okay, but is it all soundproof? Like, can you have like stuff going on in every one of them, including the main one?
Which has very flexible seating arrangements. It can fit a maximum of 600 people inside. The Playhouse has seating for 398 people. There's another room here on the north end called the Center for Creativity. It is a space for kids and families to learn more and have hands-on creative experiences.
Wow.
This opened in the year 2022. There's one more venue right below the Joan Sutherland Theater.
Another one.
These are known as the Yalamundi rooms, perfect for private gatherings of up to 400 people. The word Yalamundi means storyteller, which again pays tribute to the Gadigal people. There's obviously more rooms in the building that aren't generally for the public. Plenty of offices, rehearsal and backstage rooms, and places for maintenance. So if you ever find yourself in Sydney, Australia, come see this beautiful building for
Yes.
yourself. If you've made it this far in the video, then you enjoy learning new things. Brilliant.org is the best way to learn math and science, not just by watching, but by actively doing it too. We're not just memorizing formulas or putting facts in our head. Brilliant teaches.
All right, the rest of that is just an ad for Brilliant, which, you know, cool. Check it, Brilliant. Wow, yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. That's an amazing building, the Sydney Opera House. I had no idea I had so many layers and so much going on underneath as well. Like, I missed all of that in that virtual tour I did. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that place. It's on my bucket list. All of Australia is, to be honest with you. But the Sydney Opera House, I want to go there and see something, see a live performance. I love the arts. I love opera. I love music. I love all of that. I mean, I am a musician. So to go and see that would be absolutely amazing. Wow. Okay. Christian Steinberg, thank you so much for recommending that video for me. I appreciate that. That was really cool. He's actually recommended some videos. Some of the videos that I've watched and reacted to so far came from him. So if you want to check out Christian Steinberg from Outback, Queensland, please do that. Great guy. You can follow him over on the Discord as well. He's there, very active. So jump over to the Discord, join us over there. If you have any other ideas or videos that you think I should react to, you can let me know in the Discord. Let me know down below in the comments. Would love to hear from you on that as well. I need to learn a bit more about some of those names. Like Joan, who was she? Joan Sutherland, was it? Like, okay, I've got some more learning to do, guys. Sydney Opera House. Yep, love it. That's just how it is. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this video with me. If you haven't learned anything new, I mean, maybe you already know all there is to know about the place. If you have, then you learn with me, and that's awesome. We learned something cool together today. Until next video, guys, bye for now. Hey, you enjoyed that video? Well, if you did, check out this one down below. It was a lot of fun to make. I think you'll enjoy that one as well. And if you really enjoy the videos on my channel, be sure to hit that little icon over there. That allows you to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And hey, join us over on the Discord. It's a lot of fun over there as well.